him to be a guest. You just literally said.
To have him?
Yeah.
Joe, I asked him.
He just asked me yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I made that status about anyone want to come up for like a pre-con beer, and he was like, "Yo, like, want to be in the show?" I was like,
I was driving, and I'm like, yeah, I'd like to do that. Too bad I have to drive back to Rhode Island.
I was wondering where you were. I was like, Maya, any minute now she's gonna message me.
The thing was, all right.
I think
So
I'm here until 11.
real quick, welcome to another podcast. We're here at ConnectiCon Live. I'm Kyle. With me, I've got Joe, and I've got Maya. Maya does Ethereum cosplay. Joe, do you have any cosplay channels in yours?
I have Quinn Job Cosplay.
Quinn Job Cosplay? Okay, so what's like your primary focus for your cosplay group?
Well, my cosplay group, I do with my brother and friends. We don't actually have like a name for that. We just kind of like melt it together and go. For my page, Quinn Job Cosplay is just focused on me. Because I had to like, you know, a lot of people ask for me. It's like, oh, I got pictures of just you. It's like, where to put these? It's kind of like, well, if I do it under my personal page, you get the wrong kind of traffic there. So I moved over to my own personal page and everything. But me and my friends, we do like zombie hordes. We've done with the Gagne horse before. I'm sure you saw that.
Yep.
We what was another one? We do the Four Swords Links.
The Deadpool.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, Deadbolt Gang. So we do the
Gyarados.
Gyarados. We do the Gyarados train, the long Chinese lion dance Gyarados. We all get inside it and like off we go. I usually am the Pokemon trainer on the outside, being like, "Look at this wild Gyarados right here," and people are all like, "Whoa."
So Maya, how did you kind of get into the whole cosplay kind of thing? Like, I mean, like how did you get?
I actually don't remember. I don't remember. That's a funny thing. I actually don't remember.
What kind of made you like want to start your company? You have your own company, right? Ethereum Cosplay.
So I got into Halo costuming and make my own costumes for Halo, and I made one and it was dog shit. I made another one, it was dog shit, and then I made a third one and it was okay. So this guy messaged me and asked me if I could make him a suit. So I charged him up the ass for it, and I made it and it actually came out good. And then another person asked me to do it, and then another person asked me to do it. So I was like, oh, okay, you know what? And I started my business on Etsy, and now it's a full-time thing. So
Cool.
I don't have a life.
So right now, this weekend we're here in Hartford. We're here at ConnectiCon, and we're actually looking over, and actually I see
Convention Center.
I see a pretty good group actually outside right now. It's been pretty shitty so far outside down there.
It's so bad.
If you remember the last few years for ConnectiCon, downstairs in the gap between the hotel and the convention center, you were able to just hang out and relax and chill and do whatever, whether you had a badge or not and whatnot. You can't do that this year.
Yeah, they're really cracking down on the whole, you know, we don't want outsiders, we just want people who paid to be here, and, you know, there's the pros and cons to the whole motion of that, because, you know, you leave out the creepy people, or the people who the older men try to hit on the younger girls and stuff, so that's a plus, but, like, at the same time, like, you know, you can't get your friends in.
I mean, you look at it now, and you're looking down there, and it's like, it's not as big of a group, like, you used to have, like, the ravers outside, they would have the music blasting.
Typically at this time right now.
The fun kind of stuff,
Yeah.
people out there having cocktails and whatnot, and having fun, but it's like now you walk over there, and it's like, badges, and you're like, I don't have one.
Yep.
Go away.
And now everyone's hanging out at Riverfest is what they're doing.
Yeah, there's Riverfest
Everyone's
over there.
Yeah, over at the.
And now there's no fireworks. So
there's no fireworks this year too.
Budget cuts, state of, you know, Connecticut and all that.
Yeah.
So, I saw you last at PAX.
Yes.
And it's dance, right?
Paladin Dance, yeah.
Paladin Dance from Fallout 4 or the Fallout series. So, Fallout beer.
Fallout beer.
Fallout beer, of course. Fantastic. But so how did you make that shit? I mean, like we did a little bit of a little talk about it between Rob Daly and you at the PAX panel, but we never really got into the creation of that whole armor and how awesome it was. So
there's a guy down south. I think he's in South Carolina. Goes by the name of Razorfly. He makes these molds, and he calls them armor kits. He'll make the mold, chop it out of the sheet, throw it in a box, and just ship it straight out to you. And so I found this guy, and I was all like, all right, well, I would like to make myself some power armor. And so I messaged the guy, and the guy's like, listen, be warned, I'm literally just going to send you a bunch of unfinished in pieces. This is like a gigantic human Lego that you need to make yourself. I'm doing only 5% of the work. It's up to you to do the remaining 95%
Did
of the work.
he give you directions for
No
it?
directions. No directions at all. It was simply
It's
just like,
first order storm.
here's a box of stuff.
So your
put it
shoulder,
together.
your shoulder piece could technically be your kneecap, but you don't even know.
Yeah. So he's had problem with people in the past thinking like it's gonna come to them like fully commissioned and like finishing stuff, where that wasn't the case. So like I understood like the the situation.
How much was it?
It was a little over $1,000 with shipping. Yeah.
Holy shit!
But for that size,
It's big quality though.
Yeah,
It's
for that
quality.
size though, that's really not that bad compared to other people. That's really not that
Well,
bad.
then again, if you think of a stormtrooper, it's the same material and there's more pieces. That's why I'm just like baffled at that.
But I think you're looking more at the size and scale of each individual piece.
That's true.
Versus the smaller pieces that are grouped together.
That's still.
So it's I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money,
Braver than I am.
but still.
Yeah.
I mean,
Then again-
stormtroopers are what? Typically like 1,500, 1,800?
Depends. So, Anovos was running a special for $400 for a full stormtrooper.
Yeah.
But like my first order TK was $1,600 for the back four pieces, and it didn't come with any directions. So.
That's pretty crazy. So actually now, so Maya, actually, since you're talking about some kind of Star Wars stuff, we have a helmet here. This is Maya's Seventh Sister helmet from Star Wars, Clone Wars. And hey, look, Joe.
Joe just won.
Who'd you meet in the?
Sean Austin, right?
Nostalgia critic.
All right.
I've seen him like 5 times. Nostalgia critic.
I don't give a fuck. I saw him.
So our friend Joe just walked in. Actually, not to be confused.
not
This
this
not
Joe,
that
the other
it's
Joe.
different Joe. There he
Two
is.
Joes.
There he is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two
two
Joes.
Joes. He's the average Joe, and this is the
Special Joe.
special Joe. Yeah.
Special.
So Maya, the Seventh Sister costume. When we first saw the debut at PAX East.
Yep.
Was it the first debut, or was that the?
Yes, it was.
So we saw that it wasn't as polished chess piece wise.
Yeah.
And you finally came around, and everything is all.
Where is it?
It is the
Is
chess.
it over
Is the
there?
chess piece?
Oh,
No,
it's
the
right here.
chess piece is over there. So
So if you want to hold it, you can hold it.
she's got it right there.
That would not fit me.
So before it was more of a matte finish, and now it's actually more of a gloss, and it's more polished. The helmet is just unbelievable. That it was a
So it's a cast.
It's a cast.
I bought from somebody. He's a 501st member in Maryland, and it was garbage when I got it. Sorry, Quentin, but it was garbage. So I had to spend a long time sanding it, wet sanding it again, wet sanding it again, priming it, more wet sanding, then painting it, adding diffuser lights. I soldered the LEDs inside, added the magnets.
Is that here?
the
Yeah.
magnets.
Yeah.
So the magnets
You can
are
touch, you can touch it.
right underneath the
Yep.
helmet here. So
Yes, they're on the dome of the helmet.
so you can see there's magnets here and here that she has, and there's also magnets inside the helmet.
Yeah.
So when it closes,
Snaps right to her head.
it it just kind of like snaps
Yeah.
right like that.
Genius.
And that way it stays nice and snug. Now, are they just regular magnets or
They're rare earth magnets.
rare earth magnets? They're what? They're stronger, right?
Yeah,
They'll last about 1,000 years. I think.
Where can somebody get those?
online is fine.
Just
Like
online, just rare earth
eBay or
magnets.
something.
You can find them different sizes too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are like really small discs. So.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll be lucky and find them at Home Depot and stuff, but they're typically not as stronger as online. So
Yeah.
buy 'em online.
Buy them online. Buy them online. So, so here at the convention this weekend, right now, I've noticed. I don't know if you guys have kind of noticed this, but besides the whole like, can't go here, can't go there, it's that
It's a clusterfuck.
it is a clusterfuck because a lot. It seems like there's like limited to no communication between people.
Yeah.
Staff
Yeah.
is crazy. They don't
It's-
know.
yeah.
They don't know what's going on.
I think they're
And
told one
crazy.
order and then they just follow it directly,
Exactly.
no leaning into it or anything.
I have to say.
I think it's kind of the opposite of that because I go to one area and I'm like, hey, I have this rifle that's for my costume and I've been using it at this convention center for the last 6 years, no problems whatsoever. And they're like, no, you can't use that. You can't use it whatsoever. Joe, where's the rifle? Where's
The
your sniper?
airsoft rifle.
Where's your sniper?
Oh.
Where's your sniper? So then they say, they look at him directly after me, and they say, "Oh yeah, you can have that. You can carry it."
Yeah.
So
This is totally fine.
This is fine by their
And
standards.
that's an airsoft rifle too.
But
Yes,
this
but
isn't.
That is not.
That is not.
That right there is not allowed.
Was
This.
it the same person who looked at
Yep.
him?
Yeah, same person. Looked at this
Probably
and
just a
said,
removable magazine.
"Okay."
Probably.
Yeah.
Well,
It was full metal.
The thing is, it's a metal base up
full
here,
metal. It's full metal.
but
all
it's
gutted.
completely empty. There's nothing in it. It is gutted.
You know what?
It is a
Makes sense.
I think
prop
it's because this
item.
looks like an assault rifle that you see in the news
See,
now.
that's
you
that's
know?
what I'm thinking
And
too.
that does not look like a dangerous. It just looks like
This
a
is
It looks
like-
like a hunting
you know?
rifle, yeah.
I'm gonna go find Bambi right now, and there might be one down there.
And this looks like I'm going to shoot up the crowd.
Exactly.
That's like Columbine
So-
right there.
Yeah.
It's like
That's like straight up Columbine.
it kind of sucks for cosplayers that do military tactical kind of stuff, such as myself and Joe and Rob, because what we want to use that we've always used is now like shunned upon. You
Oh, yeah.
can't do it.
Well, now they're doing lightsabers now.
Yeah.
Why? Are they really well, I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen them
He-
tag
they-
lightsabers,
Oh,
but
they tag. Well, for example, PAX. PAX uses zip ties to do their weapons check.
Yeah.
Zip ties will scratch aircraft aluminum
Yeah.
to the
Finish
point
on
where
it, yeah.
I have ruined lightsaber hilts. They tried to do this one today. I was like, no, you're not.
Can't
tagging
buff
it.
that out.
I can't. That lightsaber is worth more than you make in a month. There is no way you're doing that. So
it's some of this stuff is just getting out of hand.
this
It's
con's
like
gone
what,
downhill.
it's like that doesn't have to do with specifically ConnectiCon. It's every
Everything,
con.
yeah.
Every con.
Every
yeah.
con is starting to get that way. Like anywhere you go, it's like, oh, zip tie this, zip tie that. It's like, okay, it's understandable to have weapons checks and have security measures and whatnot, especially with the way we live
But some of it
and
goes
whatnot.
overboard. I remember
Like-
a couple years ago, I had a skull prop from one of my costumes, and they weapons checked that.
A skull.
I
A
will,
skull.
It was a skull.
I will say this though, and I think we have another guest about to join us in a second.
Right here.
Hello.
Is this Kyle from?
Yes.
It's Tails.
Julie. Julie
Hey.
and
Julie.
friends. Oh my God! Is it a party? We got a party coming
Mickey
in here?
Mouse back there.
What's up,
On
guys?
kind of the other half.
So we
Asia.
just had a group of people just join us right now.
He's sleeping.
We're gonna Rob's passed out on the
He's
bed
not
over
waking
there.
up. We're being pretty loud.
But so real quick, we're gonna wrap up here with our part here, and we'll get
Okay.
you on your way, and we're gonna bring in Julie, and we're gonna talk about some other stuff as well. So I was talking about the weapons checks and whatnot, and so I can't really remember where it was.
Your weapons check, your skull got tagged.
Skull got tagged.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. So we went to Comic-Con about a year or so ago.
New York?
And New York Comic-Con.
Oh God.
No, and so
the
and
worst.
well, this
Yeah.
this is great. One of our friends decided I'm gonna bring a real chainsaw.
Why did they think that was a good idea?
Is the
Got-
chain on it?
Got thrown out, and they took it and they actually scrapped it. Good for them.
Okay.
Bad thing was he brought a gun.
They never
It
got
was
that.
a real gun. It got through.
Okay.
Wow.
They said
The
okay.
same thing happened with lightsabers. They weren't allowing anything that was made of metal, which included Captain America shields and lightsabers.
But so that
And they tried to take it.
But what I
from
think
me.
is crazy is that the fact that they didn't take the time to inspect that this pistol, it was a revolver, it was a short nose, it was whatever, that it was a real gun, and the fact that my completely gutted, absolutely nothing in it,
Sorry. It's dangerous weapon,
not
you know.
non-functioning whatsoever, did not get through, and it's. I think you need more qualified people to be able to determine.
Well, that's why, like Hartford
Yes, sir.
Hartford Comic Con last year, I remember they had cops, physical
Yeah,
cops
yeah.
doing weapons checks, and those are the people that should be doing weapons checks.
Definitely.
Not Joe
Interesting to
Schmo.
say though, piggybacking off of the whole dangerous weapon thing, the Deadpool swords I wear on my back for my Deadpool cosplay, those are real metal swords. They're not sharpened, they're a little dull, but live metal, you shouldn't be having them at a convention. I always walk in the front door every time I wear them. Oh, let me just piece tag that for you. You're good to go, alright, get it on in there. Cops have done it, volunteers have done it. They always get in. They never check them.
I kind of think the more that you see certain characters in the media now, the more lenient people become on certain things.
Right.
So when you see Deadpool, it's like, oh, he's a Deadpool cosplayer. Go on in. But then, at the same time, you will have some pretty good, strict people that will actually say, it's like, that is actually a blunt instrument that you can actually hurt somebody with.
Yeah.
So, we're going to wrap this portion of the podcast right now. This is not another podcast. I'm Kyle. This is Joe Quinn. And that's my Gagne.
Okay.
And we'll be right back.
Yay!
Just recut it.
You pronounced my last name wrong. So
Gagne?
It's Gagne.
Gagne? Alright, I hope.
Alright, welcome back to the show. Once again, I'm Kyle, and I've got a few extra guests with me today. So we have Julie and Kyle.
I'm Kyle, but you can call me Tenchi.
Okay, alright. So we're talking mostly about what's going on at the convention center this weekend, and we're talking about cosplay and convention stuff and everything under the sun. So you guys just came back from a comedy show, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it?
Uncle Yo.
Uncle Yo.
So, give me like a little overview. What happened since we were up here hanging out?
It's basically anything and everything nerd. He talks about video games. He talks about, well, it's pretty, I guess we'd call it PG or progressive.
PG.
Well, okay, not PG because he swears probably as much as I do.
Yeah, I'd
But,
say it's a soft R. If I had to say anything, because there's a hard R, that's a soft R. Because it really wasn't. There wasn't too many F-bombs in the show, but he did cuss. Not overly, but it was like
We've seen him a few different times. One of them previously was at Anime Next. Not this past year, but a few years ago. Or no, was it Anime Next? No. ZenkaiCon. That was years ago, actually. And he was hysterical.
Oh, we were dying.
Now, I'm curious. Have you seen him multiple times before?
This is, I think, my third time seeing him.
Does he carry over the same kind of jokes?
Nope.
He actually rebuilt. That is good.
Yeah.
he calls it crowdsourcing comedy, because he got a lot of his suggestions and stuff from from social media.
Yeah.
So he's he prints out his Twitter feeds and his Facebooks and all that stuff, and that's where he gets his material from.
That's a clever idea, actually, because you don't think about that on a large scale. It's like, okay, I'm going from state to state to state to state. What are my fans saying from these certain areas, and let's build something around it. Did he make any references to Connecticut itself, or
No.
So he just generalized everything across the board.
Yeah,
which
he
is
made
good.
some references to New York, which is I guess where he's from. So
Yeah, I think it's his home base.
So when he got into a kind of a Spider-Man rant, talking about the Spider-Man movies from then to now, he said the best Spider-Man movie was Captain America: Civil War. That's how he started that show. And he explained to us that he feels like Spider-Man's got a one-up on everyone because he can get past traffic in New York with no problem. Take me with you. I'm like,
See, the thing is, it's weird to say that because whenever I'm in Manhattan working, I have a job site that I work at that actually overlooks 30 Rock, and that's where they shot one of the swooping scenes from Spider-Man and Fantastic Four, where it was the wedding scene from Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. And I look at it, I'm like, where is he? Can I have a pizza? He just stole that guy's pizza! And I'm like, I wish I could be outside rather than inside, and I'm like, it's nuts. So we're gonna jump around here in a second, but real quick, I see you've got the Mickey Mouse outfit going. What's up with that?
Actually, this is my fourth time at ConnectiCon, first time cosplaying at a con, period. So the reason why I chose Mickey, because my sister, who just turned 25, shouts out to Cheyenne, she was having a Disney-themed costume party, right? So I decided to be Mickey from Fantasia. Now, originally, I thought it was just going to be easy. You grab the costume, but I forgot. I'm an adult. So adult sizes have adult prices. The whole, trying to get the whole costume for an adult size you're gonna be running about $100-something. That's including props because they got the hat with the ears. So I was like, nah, I can't do that. I'm on a budget, you know. So I got the ears and everything else separately, and I had to get a robe. Now, getting a robe for someone with my kind of build, not exactly easy, because they wanted to sell me something with like velour and all this other stuff. That once again, I'm on a budget.
Like they start showing you. It's like, this is what you could be.
This is what you could be.
But this is what you're actually gonna be.
This is what you could be if you were Hugh Hefner, but since you can't afford this, I'm still gonna try and sell you this $70 silk red. I'm like, no. So my mom suggested try to get a woman's robe instead. And at first, it was a little awkward until I looked at the prices and the fact that some of them were short, but not too short. So I was like, okay, I can deal with that. So I got this, got the ears separately. I had a pair of gloves, but they were too big, and the authentic Mickey Mouse gloves, once again, adult prices. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me just get the big gloves. I didn't expect them to be too big. Got them in the mail like right before I was about to leave for Philadelphia,
So,
which is where the party was.
The one thing I'd always suggest too is whenever you go like shopping, depending if you actually go physically shopping to like one of those like Disney stores and whatnot to go looking for prices, is look at the XL sizes and see like how pricey they are, and then look at like the small sizes. They're usually cheaper, so pull the tags off and switch the whole thing, and then take it up to the register, then ring it up, cheaper price. Screw you, American Eagle and Abercrombie and Fitch. You do it all the time.
I can't do that. I get caught like that.
No, it's just like a little snitch and that's it.
But you don't have to worry.
Game over, man. Game over.
No. But it worked out. Everybody at the party were, they knew who I was like instantly, and they liked the costume so much so that I didn't take it off the whole night. So I'm there sweating in this very soft robe and this the whole night. But you know what? I had fun. So I decided, hey, I already have the costume.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Rob just woke the fuck up. You literally slept through like everything so far, and you woke up and there's just random people in the room. He's like, "What the fuck is happening here?"
He looked like
You were snoring again.
He looked like he was pretty knocked out.
Yeah.
It took a few shakes to fucking wake him up.
Well, that'll be us in a little bit, so.
Are you
He was
okay?
out
That's
from
normal.
like 12 o'clock to like 9 o'clock.
Oh, jeez.
Which that's like what time is it right now? Is it really? Oh my god, 8:18. Okay, all right, crazy. So we got the whole like so we understand it's like
That means pool.
certain pool. We're doing the pool.
Pool party.
Pool party sounds good. Bring the camera with? I don't know. We'll figure it out. So we're gonna take a little bit of a break real quick, and we're gonna bring in somebody else, and we're gonna discuss about Julie's costume here because she's got a companion with her as well, and we're gonna talk a little bit about how they made it and what they are. So we'll be right back. Maya, stop taking a dump. Anyways, back to the show. So.
Guys, leave me alone. It won't come out.
Here.
Sometimes you gotta relax and just take your time.
Spread the cheeks, and if you're a guy, lift your sack. It's okay.
I heard
Anyways,
coughing helps.
in Maya's case, she might have a pair on her, so we don't know. Anyways, we're back. Hey, last segment of the show today. So we have Julie's back with us, and we have her cosplay cohort.
Hi, my name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff. Anyways, Jeff, so I see you two are both cosplaying in similar fashion. Now, what are your characters? What are they?
We're doing a team cosplay from The Legend of Korra. I'm a character named Mako, and she is doing the character Mako's brother, Bolin.
Bolin.
She's
you're
obviously doing a gender bend.
You're doing a gender bend. Now, can you explain to our viewers here what is a gender bend?
Well, for me, it's just I'm a girl dressed as a dude.
That was easy. Where's my little click button? So, gender bending can take many forms, I guess you could say. If you have like like a Pokemon or something like that, and you want to wear it as like a human, and you like do a variant of it with like Pikachu ears or something like that, but you're not actually doing like those like Pikachus you see on TV or whatever with the giant costumes that are bobbing back and forth.
Like the dancing ones in those.
Would you consider that like
Oh God, no! I've done a bunny.
kind of thing?
I think
Where
that
they're
would
not-
be more like a species bend.
A
Wait, you
species
mean like
bend,
the-
I guess.
Like the mascot costume?
Well, like how you see like the big Pikachu's that are just like kind of like bounce back and forth, but then.
I wouldn't see that as
But
gender.
I mean that's a costume.
Yeah. Oh.
But what I'm saying is like when you see somebody doing like for example Jessica Negri. Don't hate my video, Jess. You're a wonderful person, whatever. But she has the Pikachu ears and then like a corset or something, and skirt and like the tail.
And the
so,
tail. Don't
So
forget
it's the tail. Gotta have the tail.
Gotta have the tail.
So it's like she's not actually cosplaying the character, but she's doing like a sexy variant of it. Would you consider that like a gender bend or like
I would, just because like, you know, it's kind of hard to look like Pikachu unless you want to suffer.
Oh yeah.
Because I got stuck in a bunny costume once and I got thrown in the freezer afterwards. But you know, it's your own take. Cosplay could be your own take on anything. Like in the planning stages, we went to a woman to get these done. She was thinking a skirt and maybe low cut, and like, no, just make me Bolin.
So you went for the genuine, authentic look of Bolin
Yes.
versus
A girly, feminine one, which was not for me.
honestly, when it comes down to that, and people say like, I want this over that, I think it's better to have the original style of the character versus making them look sexy or slutty.
Yeah, that's something I hate about with female cosplays. Is there's too much of a strong expectation for them to like. It's almost like they have to dress sexy, or nobody's gonna say
like-
anything about their cosplay.
Like you'll have a cosplay. So for example, actually, it's a complete reversal on this. Maya, who was on the show before, a little bit earlier, she has Seven Sisters. She did the helmet here. She has the whole Seven Sister outfit from Star Wars. But she has like a very professional look about it. There's no like sluttiness about it whatsoever. And it looks fantastic. It looks great. And you'll see other people that will do this kind of a costume. They'll remove the faceplate. They'll make a bra versus a chest piece. They'll make like a crotch piece versus like actual legs. And it's like, you're like, look, we understand. You're beautiful. You're fantastic. Stop ruining it for people.
Yeah.
It's like, because you'll see that and they'll get attention at conventions, but then you'll see the people like yourself that put the effort into the actual costume to be the original, authentic style, and you might almost get glossed over, and it's like, no, because these are the real fans. Like, Julie here is a huge fan. Like, when you put that effort into making a female version and making it accurate, this is fantastic. This is excellent. So,
We go to a good person.
you either go to a good person or you learn sewing skills.
Yeah, I have not progressed to making clothing. I can make pillows that scare people, and that's about it.
Maybe that does scare people.
When you put it on your boyfriend's bed at midnight and it's something that takes souls, it kind of puts the fear of God into him.
It takes souls.
You may.
Joe, what was that thing you were saying we should do about like finding somebody that's summoned Satan?
Fucking Love Live. Or Love Live.
Love Live.
Find the one girl that does the Nico Nico Ni, and we summon Satan and have her come out of the pentagram saying Nico Nico Ni.
And do a video of that. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Who knows? So you have a little fox with you too.
Yep.
Who's the little fox?
This is Pabu, Bowen's fire ferret. His little buddy. And
What does he do? Does he just,
oh Jesus, no.
no, it's not a Pokemon. Stop pointing your phones at it. Stop it. Okay, all right.
Literally
Sorry.
throw
Okay,
the
all right.
phone. Oh my god, there's a crabby on the bed.
All right, stop. All right, we're stopping. We're stopping. This Pokemon Go shit has to stop.
catching the cat.
Come on.
Shut up, Joe.
Oh my god, it's a fucking Weedle!
The Weedle can stop.
Can
No.
Can I just make a crack about the Krabby on the bed?
That was Maya's fault, sorry.
Somebody called an ambulance because that's a 3rd-degree burn right there.
Oh my
This
god.
Pokemon Go stuff is absorbing everyone at this convention. It is
The
ridiculous.
game's only been out for 2 days.
I
And
just
I'm
realized
pretty. Have people died from this?
someone found a dead body.
Someone found a dead
Yeah,
body.
I
Actually, people
A night-
have died from this in the past day or so.
Past hands.
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, I'm looking right now. I see.
It's that intense of a
I've
game,
got Joe over here. I've got Rob over there.
Yeah, well, you have to understand, only the strong survive this game.
Yes, it's Darwinism at
So
play.
Rob, how are you not dead yet? Once again, call that ambulance. There's a 3rd-degree burn. No, but it's like. But the thing is, like, there's 3 of you. You're absorbed in your phones. You ever see that meme online that says,
That's not
we're,
different from involvement.
but we're worried about the zombie apocalypse? It's right there.
Phone zombies.
It's right there.
Look at him.
Every generation.
Joe is still a sexy beast as always, but whatever.
And for 5 cents a day, you can help this little Timmy right
And
there.
then Rob's over there
Uh,
prematurely balding from something.
Pokemon.
From Pokemon.
Marriott.
Joe right now in the back corner over there looks like he's about to do like a scene from Blow or something. I don't know. And then we got Kyle standing there drinking Ecto Cooler in a red.
What the? It's a pitch
Shh!
shot.
Get the fuck out of here! Leave! Leave!
Catch it.
Let him at least get his Pidgey on.
Get it! God damn it! Okay, we're done. This is it. This is the end. We have hit rock bottom with.
Just hold it 1 second.
It's really far away.
Oh my
We
god!
are gonna affect your Pokemon.
All right, I'm the host. I'm your host, Kyle. As always, thanks for watching another podcast. I need to kick these assholes out because they're fucking playing Pokemon. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I can't catch this thing.
Jesus Christ! What the hell is wrong with people?
Yeah, Marriott's gonna
Oh, we
force money.
derailed that pretty quick.
All these Pokemon
All
around
these
me?
Pokemon, all these